but we are spending more money than we have ever spent. Normally in a 50-year average, we spend around 21%. When the Democrats took the majority, they expanded that to 24.8% of your GDP. And think about this. We are at our highest percent ever of in debt.
If you have been watching the news at all lately, you are well aware that the United States of America is in serious debt. Our nation's national debt is just under $32 trillion, which means that each citizen of this nation would owe $95,000 to get us out of it. The political leaders are all blaming one another for the looming crisis and say a failure to raise the debt ceiling would be nothing less than catastrophic. Our federal government has proven themselves to be the most irresponsible stewards with our finances, and yet they want to regulate us to pay more taxes so they can continue their irresponsibility. But it seems many individuals are faring no different. The average American holds a debt balance of $96,371, according to the 2021 Experian data. That's up 3.9% from 2020's average, largely due to the rising balance of mortgage and auto loans. Compile this with the student loan debt payments that are now going to be re-implemented after the moratorium during the COVID crisis, and we can see that Americans are in deep financial trouble. Since debt is so common in the United States and is the leading cause of financial stress, it's essential to get God's perspective on debt so that we can best manage our finances. God warns us in Ecclesiastes 5:4 when he says, "When you vow a vow to God, do not delay paying it, for he has no pleasure in fools. Pay what you vow." But let's also be clear. God does not forbid debt, but he does highly caution us against it. And the Bible is crystal clear that taking on debt is generally a bad idea. Proverbs 6:1-5 says, "My son, if you become surety for your friend, if you have shaken hands in pledge for a stranger, you are snared by the words of your mouth, and you are taken by the words of your mouth. So do this, my son, and deliver yourself, for you have come into the hand of your friend. Go and humble yourself, plead with your friend. Give no sleep to your eyes, nor slumber to your eyelids. Deliver yourself like a gazelle from the hand of a hunter, and like a bird from the hand of a fowler." And then Romans 13:7-8 clearly states, "Render therefore to all their due, taxes to whom taxes are due, customs to whom customs, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. Owe no one anything except to love one another, for he who loves another has fulfilled the law." After we figure out our income and expenses, here are 4 more questions that we should consider when it comes to debt. What costs can we reduce? How much more money can we pay toward our debts? Can we give more money to our church or another nonprofit organization? And how can we save more money? These steps will help us to make a plan, and then there is just one thing left to do: work our plan. As much as depends on us, let's get out of debt and try not to return to the bondage that it brings. Let's continue to follow these steps of wisdom and then pray that the Lord will empower us to trust him with his provisions and give us the diligence to live within our means and give him the glory because of it. This is Frank for Reasons for Hope. Aloha.